Hey, handsome.
Hey, Tausaga. I'm just a young, proud Polynesian man, either showcasing our Polynesian stories or showing you the world through my eyes. Welcome to Polywide.
Hey, you already know, man. I'm here with my also Monty, the one and only, bro. From the research that I've seen, I want to call him the Prince of Italy, bro. Like, this guy's running amok over here, bro. So what's up, Mosa?
Pleasure to have you, bro. Pleasure to have you.
Miles, bro. So what we're doing today is going to be walking around. This guy's going to show me a few spots, but yeah, we're going to get to know him behind closed doors. Obviously, you guys just see this guy on the world stage playing footy and that, killing it. But yeah, you know, as a Polynesian, this guy on this side of the world, man, it's awesome and it's inspiring to see because not many of us get this opportunity. So while this guy's over here, we just had a coffee. This guy paid for the coffee, said it's on me in Italian. But yeah, it was quick introduction, man.
G'day, mate. Thank you for having me. From Aussie. Been living in Italy for about 7 years now. No, sorry. Been living in Europe for 7 years, currently living in France. Got 2 beautiful kids, partner from Australia, living the life up here in Europe.
What was the biggest or like the hardest thing for you moving over here?
Obviously, you know, there's sacrifices that you take and that you have to make in order to gain something. For me, the sacrifice was my family, my parents, like all my immediate family, grandparents, cousins, just moving away from them for a couple of months to understand and see where my life is going to go. Coming here to another country with no knowledge of the language, no knowledge of the...
That's crazy.
Yeah, no knowledge of the language, all the cities, all the country, especially, I don't want to say, but coming to Italy is like, you do come across some pretty
rude
or racist.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's a bit different here, but
yeah.
Obviously, as a rugby player,
yeah,
when people know you, it's different.
Yeah,
it's much more different as opposed to if I wasn't. Who knows? I'd probably be treated differently, but it's what I've seen anyway. But yeah. Apart from that, the hardest part was probably just moving away from the family and stuff. Yeah, man.
But look at this, bro. Look where this guy's just walking around. That's crazy. Would you move back homeless?
Nah, not after what I've experienced here for 7 years, man. Like, I moved home I wouldn't say I moved home, but I went home for 10 months a year and a half ago, and for me it was
true.
You know, like the rat race is there, man. Like, you get so caught up in the work life. Yeah, man. Like you'll never see something like this.
Yeah,
in your back home.
That is so true, man. If you did have a message, would you want people, like especially pollies, coming over here? Is that something you would recommend?
Are we talking generally to play footy or just?
Yeah, just to play footy.
It's funny because I've had this question quite a lot, especially from people on podcasts and stuff. Like, man, I'd push it. I push it hard because everyone's so caught up in. I understand. Either you play for your country and you play for your family and you play for the love of the jersey. But in the end, man, like we're all trying to make a living.
That's right.
Outside of that side anyway, is a whole nother world that I never thought that I'd be playing for Italy, but man, and it's not even about playing for another country.
Yeah.
It's the opportunity that I've given myself and my family to come here and experience something different because the reality is footy isn't forever.
Yeah.
So, mate, if I never took this opportunity, who knows? I'd probably be stuck still in Australia. And it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, but like, look at this life. Like, you can't beat it.
Yeah, bro. This guy stayed in Australia. He'll be playing for Jeeps.
All the same thing.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good.
Dragons.
Bro, I used to play something back when I was as a junior.
Did you?
Yeah, bro. Crazy. I was only a kid though.
My brothers are still playing there now.
So, I mean, what was your schooling life like? Obviously, because you had split schooling.
I had left Melbourne at 15 because during my year there was no professional rugby in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So at that time, my uncle was playing. It was actually my uncle, by the way. It was my dad's brother.
Yeah, right.
Was playing for the Reds and going to Queensland as young. Other guys from my era anyway had to go to Queensland or Sydney just because that's where the biggest rugby was, like during that time when rugby union was big. Yeah, so I had left to go to Brisbane, Went to school in Churchy.
Yeah.
Done my schooling there, right here.
Yeah.
Done my schooling there and graduated there. Straight from there, then I took straight off to France. 2 years.
That's mad, bro.
That's when the career began.
That's gone, bro. You come from a sporting family, obviously with your older brother Digby. Did you ever feel like you were in a shadow type of thing, or were you sweet?
No, yeah, no. 100%.
Really? Oh,
I
okay.
just felt like I was definitely caught up in his well, yeah, in shadow.
Yeah.
So for me to come here without him,
Definitely a statement, eh?
yeah, and like for me to come on my own path and do my own thing, you know,
That's gone, bro.
just kind of relieved me.
Yeah.
Like, took a big thing off my shoulders. So,
Yeah. You've molded yourself into your own player coming here and doing your thing. Did people know that you were his brother, like at the time when you first came?
The last name obviously gives it away.
Yeah.
They definitely knew, but you know, like I said, it was for me. It was well, I always felt like I was known as his relative as opposed to trying to make a name for myself. And when I was young, it used to put a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah.
Like I struggled a lot and just mentally stuck. I don't know.
Yeah. Fair enough, bro. Yeah.
Came here, made a name for myself, and yeah, man. And now I just kind of thrive on pressure. You know, it's good.
Oh, bro. That's my dog, bro. Can't believe you lived this in your backyard, bro. Your brother's changed a lot, like from back then to now.
Yeah, have you seen?
Oh, I've seen. I'm up on Bali now. But you know, like just
We'll go this side.
yeah, just like his whole demeanor, everything about him. It's cool to see.
Yeah.
Like honestly, because it looks like he had to go for a lot
Yeah.
to kind of be like that. You know what I mean? He's gone back to the islands, done his, the islander stuff.
Yeah.
Which is mad. Yeah, wait, if you're gonna watch this, Us, I ran you out in 2000. I ran you out in 2011. Us, Quake Cooper, all those guys, bro. So this is a full circle moment for me, linking up with your bra, man. So give me a follow on Instagram.
Give him a follow. Give him a follow.
But yeah, did you get a lot of backlash playing for Italy?
I wouldn't say I got too much backlash. Man, honestly, you always have the opinions of other people.
Yeah, that's it.
The only time I probably got a bit of backlash was when we played against the Wallabies 2 years ago, and we beat them.
Oh,
Yeah.
you score?
No, I didn't score. I was bad at that. I wanted to score, but I'd say that's the only time that I got a bit of backlash, saying, obviously I'm an Australian boy, this and that.
Yeah.
And then obviously you get haters that are saying, oh yeah, he went there because probably never would
Blah blah blah. Yeah,
Who knows? Probably wouldn't have made it there because my opportunity was elsewhere and it wasn't there.
that's right. Us.
So for me, it wasn't meant to be there. So I came and created my opportunity here. So that's probably the only time that I got a bit of backlash.
Yeah.
Try not to,
Yeah, dig deep. Yeah.
I try not to listen too much on the haters.
Yeah.
Always gonna get that, man.
Yeah, that's it. I want to kind of dive in more so on the Polynesian side of because I know there's a lot of oldies. A lot of oldies watch this channel also because of how proud they are of us Polynesians,
Yeah,
especially
of course.
being young and doing stuff like this. Like this is their dream that they've always wanted to live, man.
Oh, of course.
And what was that like for you, being a Polynesian now, Samoan descendant, and going on the world stages?
I'll be honest with you. I grew up like in a tough island family.
Yeah.
But then I always tried to break that cycle, and I always kind of resented that side of my family just because I didn't like the way that things are done.
Yeah.
There were rules and all these kind of things, as you know, as Islanders know. But it wasn't until last year, July, I went to Samoa for the first time. That
Yeah.
was actually my first time, and we
No
played
way.
in Samoa, and we lost.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. But I won.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
No, but I actually got to see that side that I have never seen before.
Yeah.
I got to understand where my family comes from, where I'm from, seeing, family roots and stuff. Bro, honestly, it made me appreciate
Yeah.
so much more. And I was so,
Culture shock, eh?
bro, honestly, I was
Yeah.
so surprised with what I was actually connected to and where my family came from. Then it made me realize that when I came over here, I was like, I'm a small small islander.
That's
come
gone,
to
bro.
this big world that's put on an Italian jersey.
Yeah.
And for the first time in history, I actually got to go back to SAR
Yeah.
and play for another country, to play against my own country. And
That's gone, bro.
Italy has never played in Samoa, which was the most craziest thing for me. So for me to actually go and meet family out there, for me it was the most.
Biggest culture shock, eh?
Yeah, man. And as an Islander, you know,
Yeah.
I understand what it's like to be on this side of the world and to actually be proud of.
Yeah.
Because you'd never imagine.
It's like you can kind of see where a lot of things, bad things, stem from, eh? Like we're within like the poly community and how everything's like ingrained into your head growing up and how there's, you know. But it's good that people like yourself, even you guys are still realizing that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're going to our homeland for the first time and you're coming back more grateful than ever, you know?
You know what the other crazy thing was? For me to go home with the Italian boys and for what they actually saw, for them to actually see, like they were actually shocked at all the islanders like walking in the street and they were just going like that. And they were so surprised that every single islander they walked past just were like, all like that. They're like, you do that here in Italy, see what the fuck you doing? And I'll give you this as well.
Yeah. That's mad, bro. That's honestly mad. When you do go home and stuff like that, you do get like a sense of home in a way.
Yeah.
You reckon? Like, what was the emotions going towards here? Because you're obviously playing for a different country and you're like, man,
Like I mentioned before, for me it was a massive culture shock because I had never experienced something like that and I actually got to understand. And in a weird way, and I don't know if it exists or if it doesn't, but like it was just a whole different like energy for me when I went there.
yeah, mad.
Got to connect with all these cousins or everyone's your cousin.
Yeah.
But I got to connect with so many different people that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I had young kids calling me uncle and all these kids calling me cousins. And,
Bro, because they're looking at you and they're like, man, this guy plays for Italy. They're so stoked there.
that's what I'm saying is like, those kids probably years from now, who knows? And I'll tell you, like another crazy thing for me was, I had met someone in the Samoan Federation who represents the Samoan team, the Monty Ioane.
Yeah.
He was once the Italian head coach years and years ago. And so when we got there, he came up to me and he goes, I'm your uncle or whatever. And then he met the staff, our coaching staff, and they were like, you're related to that man. Do you know who he is? And I was like, no, I have no idea. Like, he used to be the Italian coach. He is a legend here in Italy. And I was like,
Whoa.
and so like, even that's something small like that. Like, imagine maybe years from now, someone kid that comes to play for Italy or something. I don't know.
That's right.
But just for me to even come here, opens up the door for other islands and understanding that Samoan, Tongans can all play for.
That's so true, bro.
Another country. It's come here in Italy as well.
You're telling us about your kids. They were kind of struggling with the language barrier when they came to Oz. Even they have Samoan in them.
Exactly.
That's gone, bro.
Exactly, man. Like I said, I'm open to talk about those things. And my kids, their first language was, obviously we used to speak English to them, but they grew up in Italy. So for them, their first language was Italian.
Yeah.
And as they got older, we eventually moved back home for 10 months. And they struggled with the language. We put them into school, and even right now, they're still, well, because now that we've brought them back to France, now that we've moved to France, so now they've got a whole new language to learn. So they can't speak French. So they speak Italian, they speak English. The mother's Turkish, so she's trying to.
Yeah, right.
But
she's doing even more.
And here they are trying to learn French. So, but it's all opportunity, and it's different for us. It's a lifestyle, and it's a once in a lifetime thing that, like I said, my rugby isn't forever. Maybe 4 or 5 years from now, I'm done. And who knows where our life may lead to? Maybe we'll go back home, but hopefully the plan is to stay here anyway. Well, I might have to come and work for you.
What are your plans, bro? Like, what are you trying to seek outside? If there was like something that you would pursue outside of footy, what would it be? Let me guess. Fashion. Look at this bloke, bro. This guy has some mad Italian style, bro. European.
That's
gone, bro.
Now, a couple of months ago, I had started trying to take, not coaching, but an opportunity for like young kids to kind of, I try to give them a insight on what professional rugby players do. So I had created this page for them to kind of come to and learn. So I would do, whenever I would do some training or eating or any of those kind of things, I had created that page for them to learn. I filmed everything.
That's mad.
I'm stuck. I got caught up in
footy work,
so it's been a bit difficult. So I haven't been very active on it. But eventually, I like, thing is, rugby in Melbourne has died. And the Melbourne Rebels
are dying.
Well, they're gone now, actually.
Are they?
Yeah,
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they don't have a team anymore. I hope to one day revive that and my plan was to always, that no matter what, I was going to somehow give back to Melbourne rugby, but I didn't know how. And now that it's crazy because I went home, I did my stint with the Rebels for 10 months, didn't work out. But as soon as I left, the club crashed. And now, and the thing was, they never had a club when I was growing up. So for me to, because my plan was when I was young, I was like, how am I going to create an opportunity for guys like me to be able to make a professional career back home? Guys always had to leave. So it happened that it died out. So now here's my foot on the door to revive that again.
Yeah, true. Is there a link to your page? What's your page called? Like if there's kids that want to watch it.
It's called M11 Performance. So tag that.
Check it out, bro.
Check it out.
That's about. Is that like? Are you doing it to any kid, or like, is there like it's not only kids that'll be watching that? I reckon.
Yeah.
Like adults, bro. Like these guys probably want to know what your diet's like, how you train.
It's all active on my page. You can have a look. But the thing is, Italian food is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've tried it yet.
Yeah, we have.
Real. So it can be a bit difficult to stay on the healthy side of life.
Yeah.
But my life is just all rugby.
Yeah.
Here and just try to. Okay, like I eat a lot of grilled stuff. I eat a lot. Try to stay away from the KFC, man. That's the problem when I go back home and I'm just all KFC, McDonald's,
bro. Because there's not much like meat in the food here. Eh? No. Oh, right. I was honestly looking for Westernized food when I came. Like I was thinking like the pizza, like chicken, but
you know, if you mention pineapple or meat, chicken or pizza or barbecue sauce, these guys will break you for it. These guys will break you for it. And the Italian culture is very specific. They're like simple foods.
Yes, original.
Yeah. No sauces. Like just cook with oil and that's it.
No butter, eh?
Mate, nothing.
Oh, bro.
And that was probably, it's funny because like a lot of the islanders when so I played with a couple of Tongans when they came over. We have two Tongans that played for Italy as well. They even struggled with the food here too. So
not gonna lie, bro. I had the carbonara last night.
Oh, did you try the carbonara?
It was all right. I like the bolognese. Bolognese. Oh, lasagna. Sorry, lasagna. Oh.
It depends what you like, but even the carbonara could be a bit.
Yeah. The carbonara, it kind of, it didn't exceed my expectations, bro. So it wasn't as good as what I thought it would be.
Did it come in the cheese?
Yeah.
No,
it just came in the plate. It had cheese on top, mozzarella, or whatever it's called, light cheese on it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Probably didn't fulfill your taste buds because, like I said, bro, here's different, right?
Yeah, real simple.
They do simple things well.
I think I was upset at because this morning before I went to the Coliseum, had toast and avocado. Here I was thinking, bro, buttered up toast, avocado. Had just toast, avocado, and then some purple shit. I was talking to my friend about it.
Yeah.
Like, not many Italians look overweight.
No.
Like, dude, it's kind of simple in a way where it's not too over the top. You know what I mean?
The Italians actually have one of the healthiest diets. Their meats are only grilled. Then you've got their pastas, which is obviously their carbs.
Yeah.
And that's about as it's. They got like pizza, obviously, but pizza's just bread. A lot of the reason why a lot of it's silent.
Yeah.
Why? You know, on the bigger side is because of our foods, man. Like we have a lot of fried foods, we have a lot of oils and stuff.
Heaps, bro. The cool thing I do like about this place is the time that I've been here, I've met like Americans, Spanolos, English people, which is cool.
You meet a lot of like different ethnicities and people from all over the world, obviously to come and see history, culture, experience culture. The Australian culture was a lot, obviously we were, what's the word, is it communized? No, by the English.
Colonized.
Colonized.
Communized.
That's going to be a real...
Communication.
Colonized by the English.
That's right.
And if you go to England... Hey, ciao.
Ciao, a posto?
Sì.
Bravo, fortissimo.
Grazie mille.
Posso fare una cosa insieme?
Sì, ciao.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Grazie.
Yeah.
Grazie mille.
Prego.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Yeah, that's gone. That's gone, bro.
Well, yeah, as I was saying, obviously our country was colonized by the English, so you're going to experience when you've never been to London before?
Nah, never.
It's like Australia, man.
Really? I heard it's far.
Have you been to Melbourne?
Yeah.
It's the same like Melbourne.
Oh, really?
Yeah, foods, Obviously, the city's more compact than the sea. It's really beautiful.
I love Melbourne, bro.
Right. So then you love London.
Yeah.
It's really. Oh, check this in.
3. This guy, eh? Just got it like that, huh?
It's the Italian lifestyle. But yeah, you love London, man.
What was something that you had to adapt to when you got here, like big time? Obviously the language barrier, but anything else other than that?
The culture.
Yeah.
Italians are very. When we first came in, my partner, we thought that Italians were very arrogant people.
Yeah.
They like it done a certain way. Oh, sorry, even the lifestyle. Sorry, where we were based, we were based in a small city called Treviso.
Yeah.
And there's, do you know what siesta hours are?
I've heard of it.
So everyone goes on break between
A certain period of time.
between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Any time outside of those, you won't be able to find food. So if you don't go and have your lunch between 12 and 3 and you try and go and find somewhere to eat, you get hungry outside of those hours, you won't find it.
Damn.
The next time everything opens is around 7 o'clock. You got to wait till that window. Unless you go home and eat, try and find McDonald's or something like that.
Bro, how many McDonald's, bro? Every second block here.
Have you tried it?
I haven't. I'm trying to experience Italian food. So I'm not trying to like, because I'm a sucker for Macca's, bro.
How long are you guys here for?
2 more days. This guy walking up the stairs, easy.
Bro, I'm struggling.
I'm trying to hold my huff in the pub. That's crazy, bro.
There is a girl from Brisbane. Cousin's married to her. Her grandparents own this building. So this whole building there, they live at the top. And she's a Samoan.
What? You serious?
She's a Samoan, yeah.
That is mad.
We can ask her.
Ce facem? O punem? Aici.
I'm gonna stitch him up. I'm gonna stitch him up. Italy. The biggest stitch up.
You've done it.
Alright, me and also just gonna chill out for a bit. We'll be back soon. Gonna probably finish up now. Had a little munch with my also. If there was one thing to say to a young Polynesian that wants to get into the international space within sports, what you're saying to them, bro?
Keep pushing and don't just think that everything's on that side of the world. There's big opportunity elsewhere, especially for islanders like us. Understand that Italians, the French, Europeans, they love us.
Yeah, hardest.
And like me and you spoke about before, islanders can do everything. So just come and use your skill and do what you're good at and just keep pushing and don't give up. So
Love it,
hopefully one day see more of you over this side of the world.
Let's go. My dog, bro. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. Appreciate all the love. First of many, first leg done. I've got many more countries coming, but I appreciate all the love, man. Appreciate to you guys. We'll talk soon. Let's get it.